Now, Jezebel in the Bible is such a famous name that it almost becomes an adjective. It's a person is nobody names their child Jezebel. It speaks to a painted lady who has very loose morals and worships other gods than the Israelite God, even though she's set up as, the queen of Israel along with King Ahab. But the combination here is very literary. And I'm not saying that Ahab didn't actually exist, because on a Syrian stele, his name is listed. And a stele is a tablet, usually a stone tablet, possibly a clay tablet, but it has an inscription historically, and they're called steles, S-T-E-E-L-E. And so there is evidence that Ahab existed, and Ahab got a horrible introduction when he's introduced in 2 Kings. It says, here's a horrible man who does not walk with God. But he was also weak. And for every part of him that was weak, Jezebel was strong. So it's the classic literary story of a wife who pushes her husband too far. One of Ahab's biggest desires in life was to have a large vegetable garden. And his neighbor next door, Naboth, had a vineyard. And Ahab, being king, offered him a much better vineyard if his neighbor would give up his vineyard for a vegetable garden. And no, he wouldn't. He said there's biblical texts that say don't give up land that has been given to you, that has been willed to you. And Jezebel got really tired of Ahab being so weak. And she browbeat him, she slept around, she did whatever she needed to do to get whatever she needed. And that's a classic, almost Shakespearean, Lady Macbeth. Jezebel ended up outliving Ahab by about 14 years. But in the end, her wickedness and her cruelty pissed off a family member named Jehu. Once again, nomenclature. An uncle, we'll call him. And he started a bloodbath that ended up with Jezebel being thrown off the balcony onto the ground, where she died, and the dogs ate her. So, moral of the story here is that in the Bible, strong women are not rewarded, although Jezebel was pretty bad.